Over the past week, we've witnessed the devastation that the LA fires have brought upon that city, as so many people have been forced to flee their homes, thousands of homes and buildings burnt down, and even some people losing their lives. And certainly, there's been a lot of discussion about the political angle, the people that are in charge, the people in power, what could have been done so much differently and should have been done so much differently. The environmental activists that have been a big part of causing the fires to get as bad as they were. However, that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is how the Hollywood elites have been reacting to this. Because it's one thing to sit there in your multi-million-dollar home and not worry about what the rest of the people that live in your city are having to deal with. But when something like this happens, it might set you over the edge. And now effectively, you have Hollywood as it's burning, tearing itself apart, as some people are actually kind of creeping out of that echo chamber and being highly critical of some of these very same politicians that they've helped keep in power for so long. Hollywood celebrities turn on liberal California government over LA fires now that Newsom's policies directly impact them. And it's not surprising for someone like Mel Gibson or James Woods or people like that to be highly critical. That's to be expected. But we've seen other people kind of come out of the woodwork as well. Whitney Cummings, Sarah Michelle Gellar lead flurry of Hollywood celebrities turning on Democrats amid the LA fires. It's weird how you can sit here in your paradise and not have to worry about anything while everyone else is worried about the current state of this city until something happens to you, until this happens to you. And then in some cases might actually wake you up. Even Julio Roberts, of all people, not exactly known for her right-wing politics, she's really pissed off at what's happening in California because as people's homes are burning, as people have evacuated, looters have come into these neighborhoods and trying to steal anything and everything they can. Weird. Fuck you to criminals exploiting chaos. Essentially saying fuck you to the looters. The very same people that have continued to advocate for the decriminalization of theft and looting and things like this, well, all of a sudden, when it's happening in your area, when it's happening to these people, oh, heaven forbid, we're up in arms about that now. But for as many people who have come out and have been slamming, who have been absolutely slamming. There's Sarah Foster as well talking about this. Not a surprise that James Woods has done it at all. But for all the people that are coming out and, saying, what the fuck is going on here? What are you doing? How could you be this inept? How could you mismanage things this poorly to result in this kind of devastation? You've also got a lot of people in the entertainment industry who are staunchly staying on that side. Bill Burr, one of those people, his comments kind of went viral the other day. Bill Burr lashes out at fucking idiots who say the LA wildfires were mismanaged. Well, spoiler alert, the Firefighters Association complained a month before this happened. They were desperate. They said something really bad is going to happen between the budget cuts, between the mismanagement that's happened with deforestation, between the water supply. They came out and warned everybody that something like this would happen, and now here we are. I don't think those are internet fucking idiots, Bill Burr. Those are people in the Firefighters Association. But when all else fails, if a black mayor is being criticized, what does Hollywood do? Especially some people in Hollywood. Well, anyone who's critical of that black mayor, they must just be a racist. And we've seen a multitude of Hollywood people, even the Kardashians. One of the Kardashians out there criticizing this mayor, Karen Bass. So, of course, she needs the defense force. The defense force of Yvette Nicole Brown and Kim Whitley. Karen Bass is getting thrown under the bus, imply that race is the reason why. Just listen to a little bit of this garbage.
Let me tell you something. She's got a spine of steel. Yes. And she's also been a black woman in America a very long time. So none of this is new to her. We're mad because we're tired of it.
We're tired for her.
We're mad for her. And we're going to stand. Listen, I don't know how you here, but I'm happy you're here. Because somebody needs to
stand, behind her and support her. Because how she handling it, you can see it in her face. She stays calm. But think about this. She has the city to take care of. She does not have time to hear from these reporters.
She is also not.
Bro, I just want to point this out. This dumbass mayor is not the only person who's being criticized. Gavin Newsom, the white male governor of California, has had more criticism than this LA mayor. It's not even a fucking question. Yeah, does that have to do with racism? Is that why this happened? So I cannot wait because, The celebrities are starting to tear themselves apart over this chaos that's going on there. Kelly Osbourne blasts celebrities using LA wildfires as a photo op. You saw people like Meghan Markle out there for 15 minutes. I'll make sure the cameras are on me while I do this and spend time with some of these victims before I go back to my $10 million mansion. All this shit. Like, I think it's so fucking funny. Obviously, what's happening is devastating and awful, and I wouldn't want anyone to ever lose their home, let alone their life. It's awful to see what some of the people in Los Angeles are going through right now. Terrible. But this right here, seeing these multimillionaires, seeing these people who are so fucking out of touch, seeing these people whose city and state have fallen apart as they've advocated and funded for the very same people to continue to run it and blame all criticism on racism or whatever. Now they're starting to break. They're starting to fracture when these things actually affect them. So as Hollywood is burning, we're also watching themselves tear each other apart. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.